I love the idea of a signature scent. I find it quite poetic and romantic, but of course, in a world full of temptations, 1000 temptations, it is very hard to just have one signature scent, or at least to wear a fragrance most of the time. But if you're someone who is still looking for it, who still thinks that there's a scent of fragrance out there that is meant for them, that will match with their personality, with their style perfectly, keep watching this video.
It's like true love.
And even if you're not someone who wants to wear one fragrance all the time, every day, every season, but you want something like a go-to, something you could wear most of the time, even if not all the time, keep watching this video. I think the most important thing about a signature scent is the uniqueness, how special it is, how uncommon it is, which is why you won't see in this video anything like Baccarat Rouge, Good Girl. Actually, I don't have any designer fragrance in today's video. So nothing that you can smell in each department store, nothing that you can smell on all of your friends.
You must strive to find your own voice.
And I'm gonna begin with the most affordable fragrance of today's video. This is Copal de Terre. I think this is priced around $20. I'm gonna put the prices on the screen for each and every one of these so you get an idea. I think this is quite new from them. When I smelled it for the first time, I was very pleasantly surprised. This is way more complex than you would expect from a $20 fragrance. And this reminded me of two other fragrances, not to the point where it's identical to them or anything, but just a similar sort of vibe. First of all, it's similar to G Water from Byredo. And then it has some similarities. I don't have that fragrance anymore in my collection. Then it has some similarities to Gold Myrrh Absolute, but you have to subtract, you have to take out the sweetness from this fragrance. This is pretty sweet. So this is like an ambery. It has a lot of incense. It has a lot of spice, like pepper. I don't know the notes for this one, by the way. But this is, as far as I can remember, of course, vanilla. So it's quite ambery, sweet, but also spicy. This is lacking the sweetness. And of course, it's not as strong as this one is. It's a little bit less strong, but still I was, again, pleasantly surprised by the smell, the complexity, and the strength. It's actually not weak. Of course, don't expect 12 hours or anything. But for the price, it's really, really nice. So if you're someone who loves frankincense, but doesn't want something overpowering, because I don't think this is overpowering. This is still like something that you can wear throughout the day. But then again, it's not a sweet fragrance. So if you're into sweet fragrances, this is probably not going to be something you enjoy. But if you like incense, a little bit with a spicy edge, just a touch of vanilla, but it's a dry, not sweet vanilla, then try this. The next one is called Make My Day. The brand is Angeline, and this one is priced around $100. But the quality is really good with this one. It has a magnetic cap. The bottle is really minimalistic, and the smell is really, really nice. So this is a fresh fragrance, but with a fruity touch. It has peach as well. So imagine your clothes freshly washed, musky, clean, a little bit citrusy, but also with this peach touch. So it's juicy and fruity, but also very, very clean. This could be a perfect scent for someone who has a very busy lifestyle, who maybe spends a lot of time in the office, wants something bright, easy to wear, very uplifting. This is a very uplifting scent. It's true, it's better in the summer, in the spring, in the fall, maybe not so much in the winter, because this is quite bright. It did remind me of Fleur Narcotique, truth be told. So it's done in the same style. So if you like that fragrance, I think you will love this as well. It's in that style. It's the clean girl aesthetic vibe. And I think this brand called Angeline has a lot of options when it comes to signature worthy fragrances. This other one, I was actually having a hard time choosing between the two, which is why I decided to put both in the video. This one is called Velvet Glove, and it's the perfect musk fragrance. It reminds me of other musk fragrances, but not in the way that it's really too similar to any other musk fragrance, but it's just so beautiful. It's a second skin type of fragrance. It's the type of fragrance that people will associate you with, and they will think you actually smell like that. Like she was born that way. This is how she wakes up in the morning. It's powdery, it's musky, it's clean, but it doesn't smell like detergent. It has an addictive quality to it, and I love this about it. And for those of you who love gourmands, and we are in large numbers because I'm part of this religion as well. I love sweet, I love delicious, I love smelling like a walking snack, but people, trust me, people can become very overwhelmed by this. So if you want something that will still smell really delicious on you, but won't make other noses tired of being around you or hungry or both. Some people are on a diet, okay? We need to be considerate. I got something for you. Lactonic. Yes, this smells like pistachio and almond milk, but it's powdery, it's woody, it's creamy. It also smells like a fragrance. It's the perfect mix between food, well, yeah, milk, still food, drink, and perfume. It's perfumey enough, but also delicious enough. It's right in the middle, and I love this about it. And if you're wearing this, it's also not, even though it's quite strong, it's not too overpowering. It's not too much. It's not too gourmand. It's not too sweet also. So this is quite soothing. It's milky. It has that, you can even wear it to sleep. You can wear it pretty much in any occasion, and even when it's really hot outside. This is, maybe if you spray a lot, maybe then it can be too much, but if you don't spray a lot, then it's still good, even in the summer. If you're someone who is into florals, in touch with her feminine side, but you don't want something that is too serious or smelling too old school, but still you love a good classic jasmine with a modern touch, you should look into this one. This is Jasmine Freak from room 1015. I'm not big on florals. Still, this is something that I enjoy wearing. So this is a bubble gum jasmine. It has an exotic touch to it. It has a very tropical almost touch to this white floral bomb. It's very, very, very strong. And I don't think it's similar to anything that exists already that I've smelled. Even though it will remind you of other things because of the jasmine, it goes into a different directions. And because of that, I feel like it fits the theme of this video. Unique fragrances that are really addictive, beautiful, and perfect to become signature scents. Now, if you're someone who is into the old money aesthetic, who wants to smell rich, who puts a lot of accent on having quality over quantity in their life, look into this one. This is Iris Shot from Olfactive Studio, and it smells aristocratic almost. I would say it smells mature, but in a way that it just gives like rich vibes. You smell like you got a lot of money. And I don't care if it's true or not, because if that's your vibe, if this is what you want to put out there in the universe, so be it. This is a beautiful mix of iris, creamy, earthy iris with a little bit of spice and aldehydes. And honestly, when I'm wearing this, I kind of feel underdressed. You can say a lot of things about this next one, but you cannot say that it's not unique and that it's not strong, because it's a beast. And I'm talking about vanilla powder. I love this fragrance. I love this fragrance for myself, on other people. I don't care. I just love this DNA. But this is not for everyone, as nothing in this video is for everyone. Some of them are safer as blind buys, but others, not so much. We also have an affordable option for this one. I'm going to mention it a little bit later. But this, whew, this is one of a kind. This is like sitting on the beach and you get that salty air from the sea, but also you get some coconut, like dry, flaky coconut, and also vanilla, but again, lacking sweetness. This is not a sweet fragrance, but it's addictive. There's something to it. It works both on men and women, by the way. There's something to this fragrance that is just, again, it has that addictive quality, which makes it perfect for a signature scent. And as an affordable option, as you already know, I've mentioned this several times. It's not the only one, but it's probably the closest one to this. It's also lacking sweetness, just like this. They're really, really close, like scary close. And this is Fursan White from Catalage. If you're someone who is an extrovert, loves to be around people, you have a bubbly personality, but also you love your alone time, this next fragrance has a little bit of both worlds. On one hand, is very fruity, is happy, it has this uplifting side to it, but also another side that is more mysterious and a little bit dark, not too much though. And this is Reverie Blanc from Navitus. I didn't think too much of this fragrance until I put it on my skin and I was amazed. It's probably the mix of peach, lily of the valley, and suede. And normally you would think, hey, they don't go together, but they do beautifully. If you're someone who loves incensey vanilla, just like I do, if you're someone who loves baby cat, I think this next fragrance is even, I would dare to say, a pretty safe blind buy. Not that the price recommends it as a safe blind buy, because it's quite expensive, but the smell, if you know me, you know what I'm drawn to. You know my type of scent, my favorite type of scent. It's usually an incensey, spicy, dark vanilla. And this next scent is exactly that. And this is Vanille Carbon from Atelier Materie. I recently got this fragrance and I was hooked ever since. If you have the chance to try this, and again, like I said, if you love fragrances like Lune Féline, Baby Cat, Eau Duel, anything in that area, you're going to love this. It's not identical to those. It's from the same family. It's not really the same as any of those or any other that I've smelled. I think it's done in such a way that, okay, it keeps being in that style, but it's still unique. This is sexy. I mean, what can I say? If this is your signature scent, I'm stalking you.
Are you stalking me? Because that would be super.
This video is becoming darker and darker. This next fragrance is the darkest in this video. It's so mysterious that you must be a witch or a vampire.
When you're a vampire, you become very sexy.
There's no other way to go. And this is Au Vent de Vous from Sabé Masson. First of all, I have to tell you that this is a water-based perfume. So it's not going to affect your skin with the alcohol. It's not going to dry it. You can put it in your hair. You can literally care for your skin by spraying this on your skin. So this is, they are calling it that way. It's official, okay? I'm not making this up. This is skincare, fragrance and skincare. And this is very strong as well. There is another option for this that is a stick, so you can use it on your skin as a base or on its own. It doesn't matter. But now I want to talk about this because I do prefer the spraying version. This is mystery in a bottle. This is very ambery, very dark. It doesn't have a lot of sweetness, just a tiny touch. I think I described it as, you take Baby Cat, because a lot of you know that fragrance, that's why I keep referring to it, and you make it a vampire. This smells like a gothic cathedral. It smells like magic. It's very seductive and totally unisex. And the last fragrance in today's video is totally worth looking into if you're still trying to find your signature scent, because this is unique. This is sexy. This is dangerously sexy. And even though it's quite hyped, so there might be someone out there who smells just like you, it's still a niche fragrance. So chances are still kind of low. And I am talking about Guidance 46, none other than Guidance 46. This is amazing. But then again, it's not everyone's cup of tea, which is why it's very, very important to test this. Just by looking at the notes of this fragrance, I think it's really hard to tell how it smells, exactly how it smells, without trying it, without spraying it. So if I was to describe it without saying that it smells like body parts, as so many do, me included, because I think there's some truth in that, I would say it's a creamy sandalwood with peach, a little bit of rose and hazelnuts. But I still don't think that I'm doing this fragrance justice when I'm explaining it and describing it like this, because there's something truly magical about this fragrance that you can only experience when you wear it yourself. Both Guidance, the EDP, and the X-Ray are very expensive fragrances, which is why An affordable alternative cannot hurt. So this is Signature Pearl from Fragrance World, and it smells closer to the EDP than the Extrait, the one I just showed you. I hope you enjoyed the video. Tell me if you have a signature scent right now, or if you used to have a signature scent in the past, because I used to have signature scents for periods of time before becoming really, really obsessed with fragrances. And then, of course, I stopped. Thank you for watching, liking, and subscribing. Have an amazing Sunday, and I'll see you next week with another video. Bye-bye.